concepts related to this exercise are already discussed in previous part. Now we'll begin with exercise 2.1. Question number 1. Which of the following expressions are polynomials in one variable and which are not? State reasons for your answers. We know that a polynomial in one variable means जिसमें एक variable present हो, and what is a polynomial? Variable की जो exponent power होगी that must be a whole number. So let's check. First part says 4x square minus 3x plus 7. It is a polynomial in one variable. Also, the power of variable is a whole number. So we can write here, yes, it is a polynomial in one variable. Now let's come to second part. Y square plus root 2. Here also the polynomial is in one variable and the power of the variable is also a whole number. So we can write the same thing here. Yes, it is a polynomial in one variable. Now let's come to third part. 3 root t plus t root 2. Root t means we have studied in laws of exponent t raised to the power half plus t root 2. Here it is in one variable, that is t, but the power of the variable is not a whole number, it is in fraction. So we can write here the reason also. No, it is not a polynomial. ये वन वेरिएबल का पॉलिनोमियल ही नहीं है. पॉलिनोमियल इन one variable because exponent of the variable is not a whole number. So we have also given the apt reason. Fourth part, y plus 2 upon y. 2 upon y. Here the power of y is 1, but it is in denominator. When we will put it in the numerator, we will get the power inverse, that is in negative. So it is in one variable, that is y, but the power or exponent of the variable is not a whole number, it is a negative number. So we can write here the same reason. No, it is not a whole number, not a polynomial. Here it will be, it is not a polynomial in one variable because exponent of the variable is not a whole number. So this is what the reason is. Let's come to fifth part. X raised to the power 10 plus y raised to the power 3 plus t raised to the power 50. It is not a polynomial in one variable. So we can write here, no, it is not a polynomial in one variable because it has three variables, that is x, y and t. So this is the reason. Let's come to next question. Write the coefficients of x square in each of the following. We know what is a coefficient. The numerical part connected to a variable is a coefficient. So in these parts we have to tell the coefficient of x square. In this equation, in this polynomial, here it is x square. What is the number connected to it? That is 1. So we can just simply write here coefficient of x square is equals to plus 1. Now second part, again here it is 1 but here the sign is minus. So we will write here coefficient of x square is equals to minus 1. Now here it is pi upon 2 x square plus x. So this is the coefficient of x square here because this is the number part or constant part here. Coefficient of x square is equals to pi upon 2. Now fourth part, root 2x minus 1. There is no term of x square. We'll assume that it is like this because 0 into something is 0, so it will not affect this polynomial. So हमने x square का coefficient, we can write coefficient of x square here is 0 in this way. Let's come to third question. Give one example each of a binomial of degree 35. We have to give an example of a binomial. Binomial we have studied which is of two terms and the degree of that polynomial must be 35. And another example of a monomial means one term and the highest power of that variable must be 100. So let's see the example of first of all a binomial. There can be many examples of a binomial with highest degree 35. Suppose 2x raised to the power 35 minus 4 or anything. Suppose 3x raised to the power 35 minus 4x square in this way. Then only two terms are there and the highest power of x is 35. Now we'll give an example of a monomial. That is also very easy. Monomial, a single term. We can give example, suppose root 2 y raised to the power 100 or any other coefficient, simply 1 as a coefficient or minus as a coefficient, whatever we think ourselves to be justified. These are the examples. Question number 4. Write the degree of each of the following polynomials. What is the degree? Highest power of the variable in a given polynomial. So what is the highest degree of x in this polynomial? That is 3. So we can write here degree is equals to 3. In this question, the polynomial is in terms of y and what is the highest power of y? 2. So degree is 2. In this way. Next is 5t minus root 7. What is the power of t here? 1. So yes, we can write here degree is equals to 1. Here no variable is there. We'll assume to be a variable with its power to be 0. So what will be the degree of the entire constant polynomials की degree क्या आती है हमारी 0. Then we have to classify the following as linear, quadratic and cubic polynomials. We know what is a linear polynomial. The degree must be 1. जिस polynomial की degree 1 होगी that is a linear polynomial. The polynomial whose degree is 2 that is quadratic and the polynomial whose degree is 3 that is a cubic one. Here what is the degree of the polynomial? 2. So it is a quadratic polynomial in this way. Then next part says x minus x cube. Here the highest degree is 3. So it is a cubic polynomial. Then y plus y square plus 4. Here the highest degree of y is 2. So it is a quadratic polynomial. Then fourth part 1 plus x. Highest degree of x is 1 implies it is a linear polynomial. 3t again. The degree of t, power of t is 1. So it is a linear polynomial. Then comes r square. Here the degree is 2, which means it is a quadratic polynomial. And last, x raised to the power 3. Degree is 3, implies it is a cubic polynomial. So this is all about this exercise. If you have any doubt in any of the question, you can ask your queries in comment section.